it's Andrea from Make Believe Nails. How is everyone? Is everyone okay? So, today I've done a video for you, which is I have made my own inks. I do this a lot when there's not colours I want, and I decided today to show you how I made my grey ink. So I'm just showing you the other ones that I've got. I've got browns and oranges and purples, and you know, I like doing this because it's my own thing, and you know, I like messing. You know, if there's a way that I can do stuff myself, I do tend to like to do it. So what we're going to need is some empty 5ml nail polish bottle. I wash mine out with alcohol first, so I use a pipette and give them a good swoosh out. You're going to need a Sharpie of your desired colour, and you're going to need some IA, some alcohol. And this is reasonably cheap for a lot of it. I get mine off Amazon. So as you can see, you need some pliers. Now I'm using curved nose pliers. They're actually an old set of my hair extension pliers. And you need to pull your Sharpie to bits. Now I'm pulling the nib out first. There it is. And what I'm going to do is pop that nib straight into the bottle. Okay. So I've pulled that out. It comes out quite easily. Just give it a tug and it'll come out. And then I'm going to put some alcohol in there because I want to drain all the colour out of that nib. Because of gravity and how I've stored mine have been stored flat. There will be some in the nib. So I'm just thinking, hey ho, let's get the easy bit done first. So if you wanted something really subtle, you could just use the nib. So yeah, I'm just going to give that a swoosh round in there. You can see the colours changing with the alcohol. The other thing I want to show you is how to darken your colour. So yeah, we just give that a good shake, move that alcohol through the fibres of the nib. Okay, make sure you wear gloves, make sure you protect your surfaces because you're using permanent ink. So you can see I've actually got a glass board down, and I've got some, it's actually chemical spill cloths that I've got down, so they just suck up any fluid. Now I've taken that off while I just do this bit. So right, what we're going to do is now take our marker, and the whole way your nib was, you're going to pull the marker apart, and you do need to give this a jolly good pull. And then you can get the felt ink hold thing from inside, and what you're going to do is milk it like you would a cow. Okay, so milk it to the end. Then you're going to grab hold of it, and I'm just showing you close to the camera so you can see that the ink travels to the end of there, and you're just going to squeeze it into the neck of your bottle. Can you see how it's come out there? Try and give you a good show. So that's what I'm doing. I'm milking it against the side. So I'm turning it the other way around as well, and just doing it again. It really does darken up like a lot, so you know, just if you're doing this for the first time, keep testing it. You know, you're on a piece of paper towel, dip in the end of your nail polish brush. As you can see, I have already removed the nib before I started doing that. I just forgot to hit record. So now you're sorted, so you need to there you go, I'm just testing it so you can see. Now, don't throw your marker away because you can use it again. You obviously you can't use it to write anything with because, well, no, we just can't do that now. So what we're going to do is pop the pen back together, and that will actually keep all that nice ink that we want to keep. Together, I have a box full of Sharpies that I use for inks, just for inks. So the top goes on. And I've decided I'm going to just do a little design and show you. I'm going to use some of the other inks I've made. And I'm just going to show you what you can do with inks. And yeah. So you're going to do 2 coats of white gel polish. I'm using Nail Snow White onto whatever you're using. Okay. Get that into the lamp. And these cure for 30 seconds. So yeah, and then what you're going to do is you need to matte top coat this. So when that comes out, it needs then to be matte top coated. It's easier for you to use your inks on a surface like that. You could actually do a base coat if you wanted a thinner nail. Wipe off your sticky layer and then buff it. But I prefer just popping on some matte top coat. Okay, so there we go. That's the matte top coat on. I am a faffer, aren't I? Look at the faff. You've done it. Just put it in the lamp, Andrea. What are you doing? So there you go. So that goes into the lamp. And it cures for 30 seconds. So now what we're going to do is get the bits that we're going to use out. So we've already got the ink. I'm also going to use it's a purpley pink ink that I've made in this exact same way as I've just showed you to make that one. So I should have just cut this bit where I'm waiting for it to come out of the lamp. Honestly, chewing gum for the eyes. So now what we're going to do is start with our inks. So I've speeded this up because I do faff. So what you can see is I'm building up colour there. Now I actually only want the grey to be the outside of this swoosh. So building my colour up, going in, and then I get a fine liner and a little tub, a little Darken dish of alcohol. Okay, so we're just going to push that round with that fine liner. Don't use your best brushes. Alcohol will dry your brushes out. I buy cheap ones off Amazon for doing stuff like this with. So just pushing that colour around. I'm trying to get the darker colour towards the edge, but I am going to blend it out at the edge as well. So now what I'm going to do is get the purpley pink that I want to use, exactly the same. And I'm going to pop it in the middle where I've just dispersed the ink, you know, with the pure alcohol. I'm just pushing that through, and then I'm going to put a little bit more grey on. And then I just go back into until I get the colour that I want. So I wanted it kind of probably a thicker smoke effect kind of thing. But it's got to have glitter in it because I'm quite obsessed. So what we're doing is just, like I say, keep moving that the alcohol inks round with your brush. I like it when you can actually see small veins in it. I think it looks so pretty. So you can see that I'm just actually dipping into me grey ink there, and I'm just going round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. And that's me finished with my inks. I'm just going to use my alcohol now just to do the bits that I want to do. So there we go. So you can see that grey line's gone really subtle now around there, with the pink ink pushing it out and blending in. As you can see, I've just picked up my fabulous Scarlett Senter Glitters. I am an ambassador for Scarlett. So, you know, I absolutely adore these. This is Divine from the Divine collection. Available at www.scarletcenter.co.uk. And what I'm doing is using my fine detailer brush to put some base coat on there. I used base coat because I wanted it thin. I'm just using my glitter brush to gently dust over that Divine glitter mix. It's absolutely freaking stunning. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick clean round with my finger, you could see, and then pop it straight into the lamp for 30 seconds. So, and then I'm just gonna have a little brush of that glitter, clean my brush out of glitter. And then when it comes out, I'm gonna get my soft dusty brush and clean up any excess glitter that shouldn't be where it is. You know, I'm just doing that. Okay, so yeah, I'm happy with that. I think it looks pretty. So what I'm using is a base coat, and I'm just going in. This is a really thin base coat that I've got. I don't use, this is only on design sets that I do. I don't use this brand on clients. And I'm just going in, and I want to even up the surface between the glitter and the gel polish. So there you go. I've gone in with that. That's going into the lamp. And what we're going to do is get some silver foil out, which I'm doing now. Now, for some reason, I decided it'd be a good idea to waft this foil with the kitchen towel that I decided to clean up with. So it goes for a little flyaway, and then it comes back. So I was just like, oh, come on. Use your mind. I know it's 5 o'clock in the morning, babe, but come on. So there we go. See? Duh. So bringing that back, I don't need this much foil at all, but I'll put it into a little tub, it's not an issue. And I'm just going to go where that grey line is around the glitter. I'm just going to go in really sparingly with that foil to, I suppose it looks a bit like a geode. It's like a geode smoke. I have no idea what I've done, but I really liked it when I'd finished. So yeah, I'm just going round in really sparingly round the outside of the glitter, the inks, just because I think it looks pretty, and I really liked it. So if you wanted to do this autumnal, you could do this on autumnal colours and it'd just look amazing. Use your oranges, use your browns. You know, I really like using inks. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So here we go. I'm just cleaning around there in case anything, you know, any of that foil's just moved where it shouldn't do. Now that's going to pop into the lamp again after I've done this, because we stuck it into the sticky layer of the base coat. So I can go over with base coat now again and pop that into the lamp. Okay. Now when that comes out, we're going to give it a buff. I'm just going to clean my surface there, I think. We're going to give it a top coat, then a buff, sorry. And then we're going to give it a really, you know, not like you're filing acrylic, but, you know, we want to even out that surface, get it onto an even playing field where you've got that foil, the glitter, and then your gel polish. So, yeah, again, I don't know why we're just waiting for the lamp, but we are. I'll work on this, guys. I'll work on it. So there, I've got my Gems buffer out. Absolutely love Gems stuff. They're washable and you can sanitize them. So as you can see, I am just giving that a buff. Absolutely amazing. I love these buffers. So giving it a good buff over, and I'm looking at what I'm doing. I'm looking for how it, you know, it dulls, and making sure that it dulls all over. There's no pits, no falls, anything like that. I mean, I always feel my clients' nails, and most of the time I shut my eyes, and it doesn't half freak them out when you do that. I'm like, listen, I'm just feeling the top of your nails. So yeah, it's like they think I'm having a seance with them because I've got hold of the hands with my eyes shut. So yeah, I'm just gonna give that its buff and make sure that's all good. I like it matte as well, you know, it looks really nice. So, but yeah, these are absolutely stunning glitters from the Divine Collection by Scarlett Senter. I am an ambassador for Scarlett, and I use glitter on the daily. I love glitter. I love nail art, and, you know, I just love all the possibilities that you can go for. So I'm actually going in now with the SBD London Tempered Top Coat. They kindly sent me this. So yeah, that's going in just like that. Pulling it down. Don't forget to cap your free edges. When you're working on a client, always watch your side walls, guys. But you know, we're working on a swatch tip, so it's not a problem. Bringing that right down. Making sure that it's absolutely clear as a bell before it goes in the lamp. Always checking for fluffies and stuff like that, because those things, I don't know where they come from, but you know, all the places in a nail room that they could go, they want to go on your nail. So there you go, I'm just showing you there. And then that's going to go into the lamp. And that's going to go in for 60 seconds. So I'm just going to have a clean down for you, so you can have a good look. Get rid of the glass plate. Yeah, so I'm just moving Scarlet's glitter out of the way as well. I'm the clumsiest nail technician in the world. You know, if there's a pot off something, I don't know why, but my brain goes, pick that up, and see what happens with no top on. So I'm just moving all of those bits of foil out the way and wrapping them up. Out the way. Oh, I threw them in the bin. How wasteful. How wasteful. But yeah, so this has now come out of the lamp. And as you can see, I'm going to show you as close as I can. I think it does. I love these inks. I love that I made them. I love that they're my colours. You can't really see there. Andrea, just move it back, love. You can't see. And I think for your clients, it can be put on gel polish. It can be put on hard gel. It can be put on acrylic. I really like it. And I absolutely love those glitters. They're just iridescent and beautiful. So there you go. There's the finished nails. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.